Welcome to today's Best Career, a career overview. Today's invitation to this overview has everything to do with our respect for your due diligence and an interest in better understanding really who we are. My name is John Hoffman, and as I welcome you, also, like you, 17 years ago was when I got introduced to this tremendous career, to this tremendous opportunity. I was downsized in corporate America, realizing that I was building someone else's dream. I knew that out of adversity could come opportunity. I would never get paid what I was worth. And personally, I wanted the flexibility and time freedom with an opportunity to not only enjoy what the future held, but to get paid in direct proportion to the value I would bring to the marketplace. People come to our business out of desperation and or sometimes inspiration. I was one of those folks coming out of desperation, just sick and tired of being sick and tired. My wife, on the other hand, a business strategist, author, success coach, and part of Platinum Council. She, on the other hand, as our director of business development, was out of inspiration, founder and builder of the largest chain of tanning salons in Michigan. Yet she was unhappy successful, having 50 employees at the age of 22, doing very well, but experiencing all the traditional headaches that can go with traditional small business. So my point in sharing this is so wherever you may be in your journey, I welcome you to this business overview. I believe documentation beats conversation, and I hope you'll hear our passion, our sincere belief in changing an injustice in North America, yet at the same time, providing you an opportunity to validate and substantiate really anything it is that we share with you in this overview. Who fits our team? Entrepreneurial-minded individuals, people with credibility and contacts, misplaced achievers, unhappy successful, servant leaders, anybody really willing to do what it takes. When I look at misplaced achiever, I immediately think of a young lady who joined our team doing very well in the ministry. She was part of a leadership academy. She was hired on staff at one of the fastest growing churches in North America, yet only making $30,000 to $40,000 a year. She was what we'd call a misplaced achiever. She was a product of the product, knew what this business had to offer, decided to come on board, and in her second year was just shy of $200,000 a year in income at the age of 26. The unhappy successful I spoke about a few minutes ago. You know, a young lady who built that chain of tanning salons. You know, very happy, but not really in a win-win relationship with her employees, knowing that if she sold the company, she would be the one to win, knowing that if she needed to grow the company, she could only invest part of her knowledge into those employees, because if she gave them everything, they would go on to do what? Build a company just like hers 3 blocks away. Yet within her first 3 years, because of the timeliness of the opportunity I'm going to share with you in this career overview, she had over 7 figures deposited in her bank account. What about servant leaders? What about credibility and contacts? I think of a young lady in pharmaceutical sales who, like me, was also downsized. Yet, at the same time, with that credibility and contacts, she came on board in her second year, well over 6 figures in income, because she was able to continue going out to the folks she had that credibility with in the business solutions arena. I also think of a very successful Division I coach up in the Michigan market who was very successful at what he did, but didn't have the income or lifestyle that he was looking for as he moved toward retirement ages. First year in the business, well over 6 figures and a residual income that will pay him for the lifetime of everything he and his organization have written. So what do we offer? A product people want to buy. I'm going to constantly come back to your intellectual property in respect to the timing and the size of the market we serve. A market unlike anything I've been a part of in 30 years in business. Flexibility, freedom, fun. I didn't have flexibility in corporate America. I sure didn't have freedom. At times I had fun, but I was subject to doing and being a part of whatever that company asked. Could I be a part of my daughter's soccer game? Maybe not. Could I be a part of the proms or homecomings? Probably not. Not if that company wanted me to travel, not if that company wanted me to do things that were outside of what my interest might be. An ability to earn what you're worth. How would you like to get paid in direct proportion to the value you bring to the marketplace, not what someone else thinks? Wealth creation through residual income. One of the things that I think you'll find very attractive that I've seen for 17 years is the ability to own your book of business for the life of the customer, not the life of the job. How would you like to market a product good, or service and not get paid just one time, but get paid month after month, year after year for as long as that business stays on the books. Unlike people in the real estate profession, you're only as good as your last sale. And then I'm going to consistently come back to where we sit in the marketplace from a timing perspective. So what does it mean really to you? If you could have positioned yourself 30, 40 years ago at the front end of that life, auto, or health insurance industry, the three major divisions of the insurance industry that have already achieved billions of market share, where would you be today? So you get a chance to profit from the next billion-dollar division. We've simply pioneered legal services and identity theft, and really are the only game in town. We've taken a company from 100 million to just shy of a $500 million in a fairly short time, and we're poised to do more growth in the next 5 to 6 to 7 years than we did in the first 35. So what is the actual need in the marketplace? Our product, our company, gives you the ability to talk to an attorney on any personal legal matter without worrying about high hourly costs. For one flat monthly fee, you can access legal advice no matter how traumatic or trivial that issue might be. So under the protection of our services, families across North America can live their life on their terms, worry-free every day, every night. One of the great things that I try to explain to folks is we don't have attorneys, we have law firms. They're paid and ready to serve. There's no stressing, there's no guessing. An 800 number that takes you straight into your law firm, and you're immediately connected to that legal community, that legal counsel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty excited about what we do because there's an injustice in North America. And all we've done as a company is take a privilege that was once only afforded by the wealthy, and we make it available to the working middle class. That injustice is this: only 10% of our country can afford access to the legal community. At $250 to $500 an hour, how much justice can the working middle class afford? So for less than a cup of coffee a day, our members can have access to a network of provider law firms throughout North America for anything that they need, as I mentioned earlier, trivial to traumatic. This is a research study conducted by Decision Analyst, and they show that 93% of individuals in North America believe attorneys charge too much. 76% were hesitant to call an attorney, A, because they cost too much, and B, because law is as specialized as medicine. Many people just don't know who to call. 90% said they would seek legal advice if it were more affordable. So, is the market ready? 90% do not have any form of legal insurance or legal protection today. Again, only 10% have access. That's the wealthy. 66% have never heard of any such plans or services, and 60% would be interested in purchasing legal protection. Again, giving you an idea as to the size of the market available in respect to this business. We have a proprietary network of law firms covering 49 states and Canada. We have huge differentiators in respect to anybody that would be considered even remotely competitive. Our law firms are paid on a per capita basis. We paid over $100 million to our attorneys last year. Again, paid and ready to serve. No stressing, no guessing. Our service quality is guaranteed by Legal Shield, and those provider law firms have real-time monitoring. We have a comprehensive identity theft program that includes restoration, another huge differentiator, all done by licensed private investigators in respect to some of the fly-by-night companies that are out there today. 24/7, 365-day access. The biggest winner will always be our members and the people we serve in the marketplace. So if we take a second and look at our value proposition, imagine putting your family under the protection of 6,900 attorneys in North America. Imagine getting top-rated identity theft and legal advice on any matter without worrying about the high hourly cost. If you could pick up the phone, call your attorney, and ask him any question you wanted about any aspect of life's dealings, and you weren't to receive a bill, would you do it? And hands down, the majority of people say absolutely. So what do? We protect families, we save people time and money, we help them to enjoy peace of mind. Think about this real quick, but think more importantly about how others might answer these questions. And just look at the four corners. Number one, have you ever needed your will prepared or updated? The bottom left-hand corner, have you ever been treated unfairly? in the upper right-hand corner ever signed a contract or a document? Or the bottom right-hand corner, ever been overcharged for repair? There's 4 questions, and hands down, the majority of people in North America would say yes, yes, and yes. I'm asking these and sharing these with you because it gives you an idea as to the size of the market we serve. What about other issues? Feared being a victim of identity theft, wanted advice on a credit or tax issue, been involved in an automobile accident, feared an audit from the IRS, you know, disputed with an individual or company, had trouble with a warranty, got a speeding ticket or moving traffic violation. Again, across the board, you get a chance to see how large the market is. What we do is we take those families and we provide these areas of coverage. It's an umbrella plan for the entire family. First is preventive law. I'm not going to go into detail here, but the bottom line is you can see a value for less than a cup of coffee a day, for about $1.19 a day, $19.95 a month. This umbrella plan for the entire family means peace of mind. Under preventive law, unlimited phone consultation. They can call their law firm Monday through Friday during normal business hours and speak with their attorney, unlimited in scope for the life of the membership. Letters and phone calls on your behalf if you're ever treated unfairly. I recently had to use this against a billion-dollar telephone company. They overcharged me. They said they'd only credit my account for 2 months, but it was a 12-month issue. 1 letter from the law firm, and that telecom company credited my account for $947. Peace of mind, protection and security, and sure did save me a lot of frustrations and anxiety. We have unlimited contract and document review. We'll prepare a comprehensive will for every one of our members at no additional charge, include a durable power of attorney, a medical directive, and living will. That alone, folks, is anywhere from $500 to $1,500 in value. So, since 9 out of 10 people don't have that instrument dictating their wishes to their loved ones, we're proud to come to the table to be able to do that. We have 24/7 emergency access. Any one of our members, via an app on their phone, can reach out and call their law firm anytime after 5 in the evening or 9 in the morning, even if it's on a holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, because our law firms are ready to serve even in the event of an emergency. Motor vehicle representation. If anybody in your family gets a moving traffic violation, fax or mail the ticket to the law firm anywhere in the United States. An attorney goes to court on your behalf. Trial defense services. If a civil suit is brought against a member, they won't have to come out of pocket to fight it. The moment they come on board, they have 75 hours of actual trial time available to them in the event that they have a civil suit brought against them. I call it peace of mind. I hope it never happens to someone. But in our society today, for a lot of folks, you know, if they can't win the lottery, they feel maybe their next best step is to sue somebody. We have family services. We have IRS audit protection. We even have a 25% member discount for individuals that might have pre-existing conditions. All we've said is, hey, even if it's pre-existing, we'll give you access to an AV-rated law firm. That's the highest rating a law firm can have at a 25% discount off of that law firm's hourly rate. So as I transition real quick, let me transition into what the Federal Trade Commission and FBI call the fastest growing white-collar crime in North America, that being identity theft. It's a major problem. We all know it. It's in the media almost daily. So we are the only service that protects you from all 6 areas of identity theft. This is an aha moment for most people in North America because they don't realize that only 17% of identity theft is financial. 83% is driver's license, social security, medical, character and criminal, and minors. What would an identity thief do with your identity? Well, I don't even want to go into it, but you can see below: destroy your good name, apply for loans, buy a home, car, sell drugs, change your medical file. You know, open up cell phone accounts, get a job, and the IRS comes after you for the taxes. The list goes on, and it's pretty sad. We are the #1 solution. Better yet, we provide the only complete wall of security. We provide 24/7 consultation. We provide unlimited private consultation, data breach notifications. We provide 24/7 monitoring of all the pertinent information, security monitoring. But folks, the big differentiator is in that service restoration. We're the only company, should you become a victim of identity theft, that will assign you to one of our 2,200 licensed fraud investigators. This individual will go to work on your behalf until your identity is completely restored. Whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, this private investigator works on your behalf. Our service provider is a company called Kroll. and they are the world-class provider of really identity theft services. Our ID Shield, we monitor what matters. Your privacy, your security. You can see here basically anything from your social down to web persona, credit cards, bank accounts, Department of Motor Vehicles, passports. It goes on and on. 24/7, 365 days emergency hotline, unlimited non-emergency consultation, and a free mobile app. And again, we restore your identity. Whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, we clear your records for life and have a $5 million service guarantee. We're backed by the global leader in identity theft protection, world's leading risk consulting firm, served Fortune 500 clientele, ready to advise, unmatched service since 2003, founded in 1972. Neither one of our service providers are startup companies. We've aligned ourselves with the global giants. We've aligned ourselves with those who have the strongest value proposition that the market has ever seen. We have a whole host of member perks for every one of our members. We constantly are bringing value, value, and value. So $19.95 for our legal services for a family, $19.95 for our identity theft services for a family, and we have all these member perks for every single one of those members. Savings across the board with thousands of discounts in dozens of categories. That's what our app looks like, where you can call your law firm, you can call your ID Shield advisor, our member services, all at the simple tap of an app. All right, bottom line is we've got an opportunity to serve the consumer market. We've got an opportunity to serve the employee benefit market. So what I'd like to share more than anything in this brief overview and conversation that we have is we're just simply very good at what we do. We're here to complement the strengths and interests of the individuals that we choose to work with. Somebody looking to make an extra $1,000 a month part-time dictates a different business plan than a career professional looking to make six figures. So when you take a look at one of the divisions, our opportunity to go out with the most requested voluntary benefit is exciting. Bottom line for employers in the most requested voluntary benefit with legal services and ID Shield is we can have a win-win relationship with decision makers because we increase productivity, we decrease absenteeism, and we do that across the board. Some of the small business facts in respect to another division we have going out to business owners is 60% of small businesses have experienced significant legal events in the past 2 years. As an entrepreneur, when I started my company over 25 years ago, I had all those traditional headaches. My wife had all those traditional headaches. Workman's comp, employees, cash flow, general liabilities. We could not afford a full service law firm to assist us. Had we only known about what Legal Shield had to offer for anywhere from $39 a month to $149 a month, our sweet spot is talking to entrepreneurs with less than 100 employees. The more employees, the larger that monthly rate. If you have up to 90 employees, it's $149 a month. Less than 10 employees, $39 a month. My point is, every one of these folks can have access to a full service law firm in respect to what their needs might be. You can see here the legal needs of small business owners with recent legal events didn't hire an attorney because of what? High cost. What business owners on average spend on legal expenses per year? $7,600. Well, guess what? That business owner for $39 a month is pretty excited to be able to see how they can have the savings and peace of mind to know they have a full service law firm there at an 800 number to help them with anything that they may be interested in. Have you been a business owner, as a business owner, or have you ever hired or fired employees, had issues with debt collections, needed legal advice, didn't want to pay so much for it, been in dispute with the vendor, needed to understand tax law, had collections or receivable issues, and across the board you probably say yes. A few hours in our traditional model or a year of benefits with us. So a few hours in the traditional model with general traditional legal services or a year of benefits with us. What does that mean? Take a look at this model here. Here's one of our services for 50 employees or less. For the business owner, it would be $89 a month. Authorized users up to 3. And you can see letters and correspondence and document review and debt collection letters and trial defense and contingency fee reduction in the event that it falls out of that service. You know, so you take 89 times 12 months, right at $1,000 a year for this service. Or if you don't want our service, a traditional model, you would get 4 hours of service. At $250 an hour times 4 hours, $1,000. So again, I think you're getting to understand why such immense value. Our opportunity is unlimited. We have a consumer division, a small business division, employee benefits division, a recruiting and training division, a broker and agency sales division. We have affordable, relevant, and beneficial products, very few competitors under or right at 2% market share in a performance-based compensation plan. We've got 4 ways for individuals to earn income: personal sales, management overrides, residual income, and bonus and incentives. So if you take a look at our #1 selling plan, that's the 1995 legal plan and the 1995 ID Shield plan. That together comes to $39.90. Our contracts are month to month. We don't have to tie people in for a year. We encourage usage. If they use it, they're going to keep it. They're not going to be empowered and cancel it. So we have basically 7 positions in our compensation plan, associate up to executive director. Folks, the only thing you need to understand here is at each level we do the same thing. We just make more money as we advance in the plan. When an individual comes on board, they start as an associate. Every time they protect the family for $39.90, we direct deposit in their account $100. As soon as you've protected 7 families, you advance to the next level, senior associate. You now make $120 every time you market the plan for $39.90. You can see the simplicity of the rest of the plan. $140, $160, $190, $230. An executive director makes $280. 58% of that annualized premium is paid directly to that individual every time they market the plan. 4 plans a week on a part-time basis is over $1,000 a week in income, simply going out with a product people want, people need, and people can afford. Protect 12 individuals and families per week and earn $8,000 a month in income. All right. In our business division, we have 47,000 small businesses protected today. In the other division I just spoke about, the consumer side, just under 4 million satisfied customers. As I stick with this slide, this plan is for 50 employees and under, and the cost is $89 a month to that business owner. As an associate, you earn $171 every time you market that membership or small biz plan to the business owner. As an executive director, you earn $479. So each one of our levels are permanent. You don't have to qualify every month. You only go forward. You never go back. So protect 6 small businesses per week, and that's $12,000 a month in income. Let's talk about our employee benefits division. 34,000 companies. These are companies with 5,000 to 15,000 employees are utilizing the legal service and identity theft services with our company. So the #1 selling employee benefit plan is $33.90. As an associate, you earn $85 every time you market the membership. As you advance in the compensation structure up to executive director, you can earn $238, anywhere from 21% of that annualized premium to 58%. Protect 12 employees per week and earn $12,000 per month in income. One of the things that is also very exciting is I like to call it working a little smarter instead of harder. There's no territorial restrictions and no geographic limitations. We're simply looking for people who can also help us on the management and marketing side, helping us to develop a team of associates to better penetrate the North American marketplace. That's the United States, and the opportunity to work in 4 provinces in Canada. Field train 5 individuals to sell 10 memberships a month. Field train 5 individuals to protect 10 families a month. Your earnings are $7,500 in monthly income from simply developing a team. Train others to sell the small business plans. Field train 5 to sell 10 a month, earn over $10,000 a month. All right, train others to sell our #1 employee benefit plan. Field train 5 to sell 20 a month, earn over $10,000 a month in income. All right, residual income, another form of income. Whether you market the membership or whether you build a team that markets the membership, we're also paid month after month, year after year on that book of business. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we own the book of business for the life of the customer, not the life of the job. Okay, take the $33.90 plan times 12 months. That's $406 in yearly commissions. All right, $60 residual per sale. We also have a tremendous bonus program. And what I like is the ability to have a company pay for us to drive a BMW. As long as I protect 5 families a month and do that for 12 months, my 13th month, the company will offer $500. Will give us $500 toward the lease or purchase of any BMW we choose to drive. We earn all expense paid luxury vacations for 2 throughout all types of places throughout North America. We just came back from Rome. This year we go to Rio de Janeiro is our Platinum World Council program. We've got 800 individuals going to Cancun. We had 800 individuals last year out in Jamaica, all paid for by the company. All right. As a 1099 commissioned representative, what expenses do you have? Well, we have an appointment fee of $249, a one-time appointment fee. That includes personalized websites for selling and processing orders. It'll show all daily commissions in a back office to every aspect of what it is you do, and it gives you ownership of your book of business. All right. This allows us to operate in group, small business, broker services, and or the consumer side of our business. Additional training and support also comes with this, a comprehensive training and onboarding program, leadership team, and associate portal, associate support center, and associate benefits plan. If you're an insurance professional, we have the opportunity to come to the table with a very value-add product. If you do have or know people that are agents and or brokers out there, listen to a couple of these statistics. Average cost of health care, $17,000. Employees are expected to contribute today on average over $5,000. Employer-provided benefits are now in the midst of very huge change. 7 out of 10 employers are now marketing voluntary benefits. Their interest to attract, to hire, and to retain. So relevant voluntary benefits are now being looked at to fill that void. And if you just take a look at identity theft services and legal services, 40% were offering it 1 year ago, 67% are offering it today. It's just becoming a way of life. One of the things that separate and really differentiate us in respect to that value add for the professional market is we're the only company that has the gold standard for assessment of customer satisfaction. It's called NPS, Net Promoter Scorecard. So it's pretty cool in respect to what it is we offer. We are the only company that has service level agreements, and we monitor and we expect the provider law firms to deliver best of class service across the board. If you're an insurance professional and you would like a value add, we can work with you. If you would like to complement your portfolio of offerings, whether you're on the P&C or life and health side, we can come alongside and help complement those offerings with a product your customers are demanding, and because of your relationship would rather buy from you than a stranger on the radio. At the same time, you're looking at 48% of that annualized premium being paid in commissions to you on every life protected, and you own that book of business for the life of the customer. So in this division, we have a lot of fun coming alongside brokers and agents throughout North America with a very win-win relationship for them and the clients they so professionally serve. Timing is key. Someone is going to profit by filling the market demand. Will it be you or will it be someone else? Someday soon, this will be a standard household service. It's just a matter of when, not if, but a matter of when. We're growing rapidly, and we expect to do more business in the next 5 to 6 to 7 years than we did in the first 35, and we're looking for help. So most important thing is get back with the person that invited you, and if you like what you see, let's get you into our onboarding program. We do that once a week. I look forward to having a personal call with every one of you who decide to join this great team of leaders. And with that, we wish you all the success that you allow yourself. God bless you, and thanks.